Yeah, 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 yeah.
Get the well. Okay, can you bring it back, Lance? No, what? No, copy that.
Blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least 10-minute warning before we have the restart. So if you want to jump
Okay,
out.
but where's the blankets?
Yeah.
You allowed to put it on then. Stop saying that you put it. Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
Jimmy's getting told to give the price back to you.
Kimmy, get out of the way.
Don't shout there. I went out of when I have a chance, but go to the last corner.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, it was incredible. it was incredible.
You can never take away the power of my
I tested everything already, so I'm just walking away right now. Where I soil myself.
It's lights out and away we go.
So la-da-dee-da-dee, dancing with Molly. We like to party. This is our house. These are our rules. Woo! Oh wait, that's the wrong song, isn't it? I get better, I promise. Don't worry. Never mind. Hi, everybody. Everybody, hi. I hope. Boom, doom, doom, doo, 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 doo. Those funny cars are sweet, man. Those are the kind of funny cars I remember when I was a kid, because they were still running like the 76s and like, you know, the 81s and all that stuff in 1984 and 85 when I was a kid. Blue Max was popular. We had a drag strip down from my house. I grew up like really close to it in Milan. When I was young, I grew up at the base of like Metro Detroit Airport, like the runways, like on the other side of the runways. Like we got lots of airplane traffic, and you know, but we had plenty of trails to ride on our bikes and stuff, and there was plenty of like open space. Like, you know, as a kid, that was kind of cool when I was younger. Being able to do woodsy stuff like whenever you can is always fun, or appreciated in my book. Kids nowadays are out there fishing and stuff in my neighborhood. I kind of dig it. It makes me want to like brush up my stuff. I gotta like get some fishing lines and stuff like that. I would have to go do some serious shopping. All my fishing stuff's like 20 plus years old. Not for like, you know, super like equipment, just like supplies, hooks, line, and then I'd have to like just restream some stuff, because like everything when it gets that old, whoa, it has all that memory in the fishing line and stuff like that. When you go to cast and stuff, it doesn't play right in the water like, you know, fresh line does. And it breaks a lot too, so you lose a lot of hardware, you lose a lot of hooks, and you miss out on a bunch of fish. So it's always good to take care of your equipment like that in that respect. So today, I really don't have anything to do other than like the one last race, and then try and take another attack at Titan, the top 10 of Arizona. And we've been doing that just because it's what we know lately, and like there really ain't nothing else to do. My homeboy's got a PS5, like with all the new power pack shit, and he still would rather do this. So, what does that say about power packs? Boom! I'm telling you, dude, a PS4 Pro and AC is the best sim racing experience your money can buy these days. Honestly, I bet you could even use a Moza on that game, because I think that's one of the games where it just recognizes if you have a controller hooked up. It doesn't matter if there's like an authentication chip in it or not, because you can program it to just be like whatever it is. Like I think Dirt Rally is one of those games. I think AC is one of those games. Wreckfest is one of those games. You know, that being said, it, like, you know, it just allows you to use like a wheelbase, you know what I'm saying, like random wheelbase. Logitech Momo, you know, meant for PC. What else? What else could you use? Logitech, you know, any kind of Logitech that's meant for PC that they have out there. Xbox, you know, Thrustmaster wheels, I believe, work on those types of titles on PlayStation. We also have this thing called the Drive Hub, too. I've been trying to get Al Doe to take it, or Max Recoil, so he could actually play this game with us, but use his VRS wheel, which I told him would be really sweet, because I see people are doing Drive Hubs with Husfeld pedals all the time. So I don't know if you would need to like do something more intricate, like say a Keymander that, you know, takes like a couple of different inputs into one. Or something like that, and then does the emulator or whatever. But like, I know there's ways out there to do it, and I just like, you know, I've been encouraging like, you know, the rest of the group, you know, because like I know they have PlayStation 4 stills, and if they don't, they're dirt effing cheap. Get on here and play like these time trials with us, you know. A little 30-minute workout never hurt nobody. I think it's good for your I think it's good for your butt, your feet, and your mind to do 26 miles on this thing every day. That's why I try and do it, you know, at least the 4 days out of the week or 3 days out of the week I can. All right, so today we have a completely different power supply from our other wheelbase, and we're gonna give it a try to see if it makes the same kind of noises that the other wheelbase made. Because I'm gonna tell you a little funny story about the other wheelbase. I was trying to like rehab that wheelbase from like word go for like the last 5 years. So like I had been trying to like hard reset that thing, and like the only way to get it to power on would be to plug it into the wall and then take the other end of the power supply and jam it into the back of the power supply while you're holding the power button down, and then that would force it into boot mode. I don't know if you know what boot mode is, and that's how I got it to the point where those guys were willing to even send me that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I showed them that I was like force moding it and like, you know, trying all these different things, and then I sent them some data, you know, some feedback data that the base had gave me over the computer, and then all of a sudden the guy was like, well then, I'll send you this, and if that doesn't work, I'll send you this, 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 and this. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, whatever you say, let's do it. But why don't you just send me a refurbished DD1? Or a refurbished DD Plus for PlayStation, or a refurbished GT DD Pro, or you know, something like that. Because the only reason we still have this is because you said that you wanted to send us a refurbished product or replace it for us, but you couldn't because they weren't in stock, and you were also getting, you know, absorbed by, you know, a multi, you know, national like computer conglomerate. By means of hostile takeover, because your dude with the curly wangs couldn't keep it together when times were really good in the salad days. Poor guy. Now, is this a what is this? This is one of those no PP races where I can use whatever I want? What should I use? Come on, Josie, tell us what you use. Should I use the cop car and just hit everything? What's the performance points? What are the other cars? The vans? Are you kidding? I don't want to drive any of those cars. Those cars are all frickin' terrible, man. We are putting a serious effort into our time trials today. Should we try any other time trials, you think? Oh my god, I forgot I even had this car. Maybe I should drive this car. Ooh, maybe I should drive this car. I should drive this car. I just like this car a lot. What other cars do I have that are cool? 534. Because it doesn't have to be really hot. It just has to be a car, right? For this race. Look how weird I made my truck. So I could do Hemi Willies. I fancy so much, though. That's the thing. I fancy everything a little bit. Ooh, look at this. But what about this? I used to drive one of these. I'm doing the minivan. Oh, yeah? I'm not gonna do that. You've got 3 of those things, or you have more now. All right. There's only one way to get to Arizona, and that's through this minivan. Let's go. Oh my God, I don't have any tires on this thing. I'm gonna have to drift this thing if I want to win. I don't think I really care about winning. Where'd the car go? Oh, it won't let me look back. I don't have a rear look. I'm gonna have to hit the handbrake with this thing, man, to get it to turn. It's just not turning. Come on, you stupid minivan, go! Go, dude. I'm gonna send it. Dive down in there real hard and use your door to turn. I gotta look on the map. I don't know where I am. All I see are cars. Bad shift. I'm gonna lose. Block. Block. CHP weave. CHP weave. Distract him. My wavy rear end. I just realized how brown and like happily shaped that is. Whoa, man. I look like a big running around the track. I look like a candy bar floating in a pool. Oh, we got 23 miles. What kind of time trial should we do? Should I do the other time trial? Oh man, that's it? Oh dude, I could have just been doing time trials this whole time. I didn't bother. Give me 800,000 credits. Piss, man, that sucks, kind of. It was really funny when I came up to the whatever that is, the cappuccino. I kind of like got up next to it, like right there, and I couldn't see it anymore. I could not see it. As soon as I got right up to the back bumper, it completely disappeared. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Wow, there's like a 45-second delay from YouTube to real life. Man, that was so intense, me and running this, this deal here. I didn't really hear it whine. So the power supply is definitely something, there might be something wrong with the power supply. That could have been what fried the motor. Because like, I tried to explain it to him, I showed it to him that there is like an arc. But like, they said that that was for me, and I'm like, well, I think it was always there. Like inside the part where it connects to the wheelbase. To the MPCB, there's like a big old like black mark inside of the one of the pins. I don't know, typically I don't like to leave these things plugged in for, you know, the reason that like anything can happen, you know what I mean? Man, that RAV4 was gonna catch me. Must have been a hybrid. Fucking kidding me, right? So dumb. I guess I picked the wrong screenshot. I should have done the minivan one. This one was funny though. I just kind of added to one that I already had. And I like doing that. I found a new trick that I can like make the people say stuff now. That's like an actual like sticker feature where you'll put the air bubble there and then you can fill it with the text. That's pretty neat. I'll be doing that a lot more often now, I think. I will be doing that way more. All right. Arizona time. I thought that one was hilarious today. Did you do this one yet? Oh, I forgot. Hold on a second. Hold on. Have you seen this? Have you seen this yet? Huh? Maybe we should do this today. No. I want to try and get on the board. That's what I want. I want to put some time into that. Every time I like think about this, I hear that Public Enemy song by the time I get to Arizona. Which is about recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a state holiday in Arizona after it had been recognized as a national holiday. Arizona refusing to recognize it. All right. I think I'm gonna get on a like a Lucky shirt or something like that. Something different. Meaning I gotta move some laundry around down here, so I might just change to like, you know, put on a different shirt and wash it. How about that? Because I got all these cool shirts. We'll have to, like I said, I want to do the board. I still want to attack this board. Like, this is what I want to still do my spare time in. And unless I need to, like, I got to pay attention to that sport mode leaderboard, too, because the sport mode leaderboard has, like, an extra 1,000,000 credits there for me, I'm pretty sure. In that Caterham, because, like, I can whip that thing. No problem. any kind of cars that are high horsepower and like have traction issues and things like that, I feel like I'm pretty good with. Because like I've been doing dirt oval since like my first racing game, like other than Gran Turismo, has been dirt oval usually, and like the only real reason I did iRacing in particular, like, is because I like dirt oval so much, and it is the place to be if you want to like do like the best dirt oval stuff, because like they're generally updating their dirt oval stuff as opposed to like, you know, PlayStation 4 or like the PlayStation 5, you know, we talked about and we showed you. They just don't have it really, and or if it's there, it sucks. Like that Nintendo Switch one is like the worst game I've ever played in all my life. And I've played a lot of games that were like on lesser systems. And like the lesser system ones, like, you know, I was saying on like 1979, 81, 82 in television, comparable to like the physics of the Nintendo Switch dirt racing game. The graphics are okay. But, you know, whatever. This is the shirt the Wolf Girl designed. It's one of my favorite shirts to wear. We kind of left it unfinished, unfortunately. It kind of needs to be either like bedazzled or have some top 1,000. I just want 2 million credits, man. I think I'm only a half a second off of getting a 2 million credits, so that's all I really want. I need the money. I only have 20, see that? I only have 24 million credits, which is bullshit. Game's screwing me out of like prize money and stuff like that every chance they get. That's my biggest complaint about this game. They do not pay out the player. None of these games do. Like iRacing, like pays out the player. You know what I mean? If you do a full season, or if you do what is it, 7 races or 7 weeks out of you're a 7.5. I'm a 6. That's all I could do yesterday was another 6. I think I did a 6.9 or something like that. I was running your settings too. I went to 50-50. And I did a rear brake 1. You are fucking out, bro. Hate to say it. Wasn't it fun while it lasted? Yeah. Maybe we should just give up on this, man. I don't think so. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. How many laps should I do here? What do you think? I got 4 miles, so like I got 22 miles. I think I should do like a couple of tries and then I should go right to the cater room. What do you think? Or should I just go right to the cater room? I'd like to go get that one that I don't have any money on. It's only one really quick, that Rallycross. I'm big for getting money that I haven't gotten yet. Right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do with this game? Isn't it about collecting the cars and the money? I told you they were gonna. You're gonna have to change your rotation angle to 180 because that's what they're doing. So what a controller player does is they take here, let me put my camera on here. So what a controller player does is they're using the front part of the analog stick, I think, and they're pushing it forward, right, for the top level. And then they're moving it to the left and the right. So theoretically, they're only moving it, you know, 180 degrees to get full rotation. They're not like rotating it all the way around, none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? They're, you know, the way it works there is like if you go to the left, the longer you hold it there, the more it works. So like what they're doing is like effectively their rotation is like to the left is this on the directional stick, as opposed to me, you know what I'm saying, like time that. Me, I gotta go like this. They gotta go like this. So like it is hard, man. Like I raced a guy, one of my friends, on PlayStation and in the thingy, it goes by Jesse97. We were playing Rallycross online on Dirt Rally 2, and he was, you know, always on a controller and stuff like that. And we would race each other and post times and stuff like that, just like this. And I was consistently struggling to just try and like stay within like, you know, a tenth or two of him, because he just gets through the corner so much faster than me. It's like I was the principle I'm trying to explain to Tim when he's going through the corners on exit with NASCAR. The car starts to like, you know, over rotate, or it starts to push, and he's kind of holding it and thinking he has to turn it more, when it's actually the opposite. You got to open it, you know what I mean? Open it and close it more or whatever. It's like, it's the Tidgney theory to always be doing something, you know what I mean, on the front axle. And it's also another Tidgney theory that like, you can't be doing 100% of two things at one time. So like every time, you know, you're sawing that wheel a little bit, you should be off the gas. Not necessarily true in all case, you know, studies like this particular car here. I think you have to have your foot on the gas the whole time. So it's all about car placement, the gear, and, you know, where your throttle and RPM range is at all times in these tracks. Because this is a hill climb, this track. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know if you knew that or not. So, like, the higher your revs are and the more forward drive your car is going, the less time you're losing. So every time, like, I go and lose, it's the car gets too far out and slips out too far, and then you just lose time, or you end up, the car pushes out a lane that it's not supposed to be in. So, like, I've been actually, every time I've gained was basically off of watching you do, like, you know, the apexing and hitting the curbs. But, like, some curbs you can hit, and that's what I was talking about yesterday. Some curbs you can't hit. So let's find out if we remember which ones from yesterday, shall we? I got so sweaty yesterday night, man. Fucking A. So here, around these bumps, but staying in third gear. At least I got the diff set up right. I was not ready for that corner. Do you see how he's looking left and right? This controller is so effed up. Thanks, Fanatec, Corsair, for abandoning your products. Power supply is making noise now. I think. Could be the game. I bet if we go into your cockpit, you'll see way more activity on your steering because of the rotation you use. Oh, that's wrong. I tried a different line through here yesterday. See that? See how far I have to change directions? How far I have to go? Crazy good argument for making me want to cheat. Or I mean change the rotation. I mean that's no different than in real life changing the ratio in your steering box, so I've gotten way better at this turn. Not leading up to it though, I guess. Oh no, we're way off. That's an 8.3. Whoa my, that's so bad. You hear the car, it goes all the time. Oh my god, a 30. That's so embarrassing. I go so slow, man. Already just bail out of here quick, man. We're done with this. We're unk, we're chopped, washed, whatever you want to call it. And I can actually, I got both of the power supplies down here, so I can actually just pop it off really quick and try the different one if I wanted to. I might. See, that's no good. See how it's so low? Might just be better to be in third gear, like hitting a chip. And you can do this on a controller, you know what I mean? You can just set yourself up. Make the corrections you need to. Leaving this old guy in the dust. I'm like deer in the headlights. I can't even get my own, like, advice and take it. always trying new things. Ah, Cad, you not do what I say. Man, am I doing that right? Do I need to stay out there longer, or I need to go in there sooner? I think I need to kind of go in there sooner. There's a straight line in there. I haven't found it yet. Probably should turn on blimp mode or something. Drive from the Halo cam like everyone suggests in chat. Well, that's good. Man, there's some weird geometric shape in there I gotta try and draw, and I can't figure out what it is. Doesn't have a name. I can't look it up on Google. That's better than going the other way on the left side, I'm almost positive. Not shifting. Here we go. That's it. Done. Done. Over it. Move on. You got me, Josie. Bastard. Got me by a full second. I need to do something that makes money. Get me out of here. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense right now. And I got like maybe like 10 or 15 more minutes. So let's do that. And then we'll be done. We have to reset. It's Daytona week here on iRacing, so get ready for the real whammy this week. It's happening. What does it mean when there's a red dot by it? Oh, do they all have red dots? Yeah, they all have red dots. Got it. Like, why do they have a red dot? I've never seen that before. Oh, that's right, I don't look at that stuff like that anymore. Let's go. When do our cars come from the stupid viewer campaign? I got to sell those to make some money. Or do you sell those, or do you sell the Legends car that you spent like a bunch of money on? Which one? 2 days. Whew. Dude. All right, this car is scary, man. This track is scary. I'm just using theirs because I don't care. Whatever you say, game. That, like I said, Josie, the goalposts never stop moving. That's why, like, I don't even do it anymore. The whole, like, campaign is never ending, and, like, I'm not willing to spin my mama, you know what I mean, for a lobster like I said I would, because I'm just not that dude. My mama taught me not to do that. All right, what do I need to do here? What's our time? I'm 1 second. I can do it, man. Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get sporting and try and get in the spirit of it. How about that? I'm going to break out the Jimmer's gloves and use those. Oh, you know what I should do? I should use the... I don't like the shifters on it, though. Like, using the... I guess I could take that wheel and put it on here. But I could use, like, the 13-inch wheel or the, you know, what would be really cool is the red wheel. I was thinking about putting that with the rally box. The flat one, or whatever they call it, flat red that I have over here on the floor. Not on the floor, on the shelf. I don't have anything on the floor anymore. I used to have stuff on the floor. I used to have steering wheels all over the place, hanging from the ceilings, on the floors, on the doors, ooh, in the drawers, everywhere you possibly could have one without having it be in the way. We don't have it anymore. 2 days. But let's get it done today. Okay. I remember where I had my worst efficiency is down this first corner. So if I can nail this first corner here, but like before we even take a green flag, everything will be looking up. I don't want to get loose like that. Wow. This car actually does have no traction control, does it? Just diff. And we're off. How early and late do I want to stay out there? Jeez. We'll get it. I'm not going to set the world on fire or a world record, but I want just to get a second more. Let's just get some laps. thing's got mid fucking corner issues so bad. Sorry, language. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. This thing doesn't work anyway. This is a suggestion box. This car isn't a mess, but I am in it. Whew. Start getting into the gears, you can feel the air going up underneath it. Stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left. Blew it. If this thing had like the driver's side on the other side, I'd be fine. That's it. That's it. My new record, though. I went a tenth faster. It felt like a second faster, but it was only a tenth. I need to turn the brake bias or thing or whatever up. I mean the load cell is what I meant to say. Differential, I think, is super line sensitive. It's got the wrong traction and like it's over with. All right, that's better. I know what I want to do. I had it. I had it right up until the point where I didn't. The last corner, I'm just not setting it up right. I'm seeing something differently here. I want to go here. Whoa! I'm trying to be in second gear, like here, so I can come over, steer to this curb. I probably should go in later and then first gear, and then by the time I get here, I want to be in second gear, on power, pointed out straight across, like that. Buggers. Should I even be going into second gears, just staying in third, staying out there? Point this thing at my corner. Try not to turn the wheel around all stupid. Buggers. The new record, though. How did I lose time there? Come on. I hate you, car. Car hate me. Ah. I gotta stay out later there. I gotta wait till I see the apex of the corner. Or no. I'm trying to figure out where I gotta turn in. I gotta be done. I don't have any more time. Come back later, maybe. No. Do one more lap here. Get around. One, and then we're done. Looking at the clock here, it's just half past. So it's time to be done. No more fun. Mess that up, it's going to be a bad lap. Dude. At least the time is going down. That's it. Can't do anymore. Have to try and come back later. Well, that was fun. We didn't go crazy. We got everything we were looking for. We didn't do a faster lap. That sucks. We got to go 3/10 now. Buggers. Right? Yeah. So we got to go like a half a second. I can find that. I had it. I felt I had it. I mean, a couple of times. It was in the relative board, and then it wasn't. It would have been tight though. It wasn't like a shoe-in. It was like within like I would have had to done something in the last sector anyway, which it wasn't happening. Come on, Dunning. Let's go. Dunning, Dunning, Dunning. Let's get our prizes. Oh, yeah, the sun rises. So I don't think it was whining. You know, I'll go back to the other one because I think that's I don't know which one is which, to be honest with you. They've been moved around so much over the years, and like I don't really use this one really at all because of the issues that we had with this one. I've always been afraid to use it. So, I don't know. Oh, hey, what's that? Competing in AMG Motorsport VC. This is new. When did I get this? Cool. I competed in that on Gran Turismo or iRacing too. Check it out. Oh wow, that is fantastic looking. Look at that. Is that cool or what? We'll have to go and look at that in a second here. All right, let's look at this. Spinny, 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 money, 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 turbo, 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 Viper, Viper, Viper. Cheap money. Come on, love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that, bud. Anyway. Oh, hold on. We wanted to do one more thing. I wanted to see that car. See that new car and get this minivan out of here, man. Get this minivan out of my... Get this minivan out of here, please. No more minivans. Wow, look at that. Look how cool that is. See how cool that steering wheel is and how simple it is? Ooh. Do they all sound like that? Like it. I have 3 of these. I have 3 of these. All right, I'm out of here, man. Whoa. Sun is rising. We've done enough damage. We've realized that we're not as cool as the tides when they wash up on shore eventually. But, hey, man, that was a lot of fun, you know? A lot of fun indeed. You know what else is nice? A lot of those cool t-shirts we got here.
Yeah.
Ah! Yep, we're gonna have to switch to the Rallycross next. I mean, I have to do that thing right there. I guess the Rallycross and like going back to like circuit experiences, that's the way to go now, yeah? I think so. I know this one knocked. It just knocked when I turned it off. Maybe that power supply is bad. Well, it's going back on. Because what I just noticed there is when I turned it off, it knocked. It's never knocked when I've turned it off. Not of all the times that we've done this testing or whatever, like every time I've turned it off, I've never noticed it knock like that. And it did that big old dunk, you know, like when the magnets release from, you know, like the power. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna undo this power supply and redo the other one. And I'm actually just gonna let it, you can hear it whine. It whines out a little bit. This is my, well, not my original power supply, but it's one of the original power supplies. You know, it's been a long time since I've sent my wheelbase in. And like I said, normally they just replaced it, so I never really looked at any of the numbers on the back. So it's still lit. It'll stay lit for a long time. I shouldn't unplug it until it's unlit. I'm gonna wait. Like unplug it from the motor. Woo! Was that a bug? Gross. What's his name? Well, we tried really hard. We're done on that thing, man. I'm officially done with that. Like, I mean, I might come back there a little bit, a couple here and there. If you get back in there, I'll get back in there. You get back in the top 10, I'll keep trying, but I think we're done on that. I think the controllers have run us over, man. The unks are chopped. At least the nice thing about rally when you're doing it, they can't bump you. You know what I mean? Offline like they can in a sport race or something like that, yeah? Gotta look at the upside, huh? Oh, you know what? I got projects to do. I got projects. I gotta go see if I can find a connector set somewhere. I don't know where, though. Not on Amazon. Wherever it is, it's in person. I'm sure I can get it at the computer store or something like that. Probably something simple like that. Or I could make my own, which is possible. I don't know. I'm sure I could probably, like, 3D print one or something.